The Olu of Warri is the traditional ruler of the Warri Kingdom in Nigeria, a kingdom of the Shekiri people in Delta State. The current Olu of Warri is Ogami Atuwashe III, who was crowned on August 21st, 2021. He is the 21st Olu of Warri, succeeding his uncle Ogiame Ikenwolu. The Olu of Warri is not a good king like we think. But let's leave the king out of this equation. What I know is that these people will use billions of naira they are getting from Chevron to bury this matter. The big question here is that how did a foreign military officer sneak arms into Warri and who sent him? One greetings to you all and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Everyday People's Voice, where we bring you breaking and latest news in politics and current affairs happening around Nigeria closer to you. We lead, order follows. Our attention has been drawn that the recent arms trafficking scandal involving a former British military reserve allegedly working under the instruction of a traditional ruler in the Warri Federal Constituency is not merely a criminal incident. It is a national security emergency. This is not just about smuggling weapons. This is about a well-orchestrated attempt to plunge the Niger Delta into ethnic conflict, undermine the authority of the Nigerian state, and derail the Supreme Court order delineation process in Delta State. The suspect, a Nigerian-born Ishekiri man with ties to the UK military reserve, was apprehended by the Department of State Services (DSS) during a covert operation. What they uncovered was a war cache, over 50 pieces of AK-47 rifles, grenades, explosives, pump-action guns, and more than 3,000 rounds of live ammunition. This wasn't an arms deal gone wrong. This was a deliberate attempt to arm militias and incite ethnic warfare against the Ijaw of Baramatu Kingdom and the Urobos of Warri South. Disturbingly, several credible reports point to this operation being coordinated through close aids of a highly placed traditional ruler in Warri. To date, neither the traditional institution concerned nor its representative have issued any denial or clarification. Their silence is deafening and dangerous. My country people, let me say they don't own up, say that they do am because they catch them red-handed. Let's call it what it is. If indeed a traditional palace plotted to fund or facilitate the shipment of weapons for war, it qualifies as treason against the Nigerian state. This is no longer about influence, tradition, or prestige. This is about cold, calculated sabotage. The palace is not above the law, and no crown should be allowed to conceal a crime of this magnitude. The DSS must be commended for its timely interception of this evil plot. But this is only the beginning. Nigerians demand answers. The Niger Delta demands accountability. And the international community is watching what Nigeria does next. Rumors are already swirling that agents from the palace are lobbying in Abuja to suppress the investigation, distort the facts, and erase the trail. If such moves succeed, the consequences will be catastrophic, not only for Warri, but for national cohesion. The truth must come out. The suspect must be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. If this leads to the doorstep of a royal institution, then so be it. No traditional title should shield treason, nor no palace should ever be a safe house for arms traffickers. This is not about tribe. This is not about rivalry. This is about justice, security, and the future of a region that has already endured far too much bloodshed. Warri stood on the brinks of bloodshed, not by accident but by a deliberate malicious plot. The people have endured choosing calm over conflict times and again. But what was uncovered was no ordinary provocation. It was a loaded gun aimed at peace itself. If not for the timely interception by security agencies, the entire community might have gone up in flame. Families would have been torn apart. The Warri Federal Constituency would have become a battlefield, and Nigeria could be counting bodies instead of blessings. This editorial is a warning, a call, and a challenge to the DSS, the presidency, and the Nigerian justice system. Do not compromise. Do not delay. Do not betray your duty. Every single person involved, no matter how exalted, must be interrogated, exposed, and prosecuted. Failure to act decisively will not just embolden other actors, it will send a terrifying message that power and tradition can sponsor violence without consequences. The line must be drawn here. To ignore this is to endorse terrorism. To cover it up is to declare war on justice. To remain silent is to become complicit. Justice must not only be done, it must thunder across Nigeria as a signal that no one is above the law. My country people, when I see this matter where they go on so, as DSS don't invite the exalted throne of Warri, which is the Olu of Warri, to come explain, because the army, the officer wey bring these arms come Warri where they catch, where they intercept, the man is Shekiri man. So I not blame DSS for them to say they won't arrest the Olu of Warri. Sure you understand? Because the person in question where they hold so now is Shekiri indigene. So what do you wanna think about this matter? Our comment section dey open. Make una shook mouth put for this matter. If not, wetin go happen not be small thing. This Olu of Warri so wey dey so this boy get money wey long well. So it can't be like say if they use the money, they want to oppress other people. This delineation where they go on so for Warri Federal Constituency, now government now order this thing. And each and every tribe, ethnic city where they Warri know where they belong, know where they get. So my people, make una think wise. Make we get